So there's a pattern that I keep seeing with the type A founders that I work with, and I call it productive procrastination. So I have a lot of founders that, are wearing 17 hats and fighting a ton of fires, just like everybody out there doing the grind, right? And there are some really high level strategic things that they need to be working on. They need to get their fundraising deck together. They need to build their product roadmap. They need to figure out their hiring strategy. And we get in a coaching call and we get our game plan together and they figure out exactly what they need to do. And then they don't follow through with it. And the next time I meet with them and try to figure out why, they talk about all the little things that they had to get done and they were just so busy. And this is what I call productive procrastination, which means we do work. We are incredibly busy, but we're busy doing small, low value things to avoid working on the big, strategic, important thing. And we do this for a number of reasons. We do it because the big thing is hard, or it's nebulous, it's uncertain, it's uncomfortable, or it might make us face some really harsh realities. And the little things are the ones that either we're very comfortable with. It's just what we've been doing. It's habitual. It may be that it's being pulled at us from externally, from other people that are asking for our time and our attention. It may be that we think about how many tasks we can check off the list, right? I can get 5 little things done in the time that it would take me to get the one big thing done. But ultimately what we do is we sacrifice the important for the sake of the urgent, and we get stuck in a tactical mode, stuck in the mud, in the weeds, and don't get the big strategic things done. So again, this is what I call productive procrastination. And I'd ask you the same thing. Have you ever found yourself putting off a big, difficult strategic challenge in order to do a whole bunch of small, low value things? If that's you, then here's what you need to do. The first thing is just to identify what the big strategic thing is and how much time you realistically need to dedicate to it in order to get it done. Break that up into 90-minute to 2-hour chunks and block that out throughout your week. Actually calendar the time for it. As much as you can, specify what the goal of that session is going to look like. Maybe I can't get this whole thing done, but this is my goal. In a 2-hour sprint, this is what I think I can get done. A first draft, or an outline, or, a workshop, working session with folks on the team. You identify that, you plot that into the calendar invite itself. This is my goal for this time. And then prior to that session, you have a ritual, right? A productivity ritual where you first make sure that all of your physiological needs are met. You have a snack, you drink some water, you get a cup of coffee, you go to the bathroom, you go outside, go for a walk, stretch, do what you need to do so that you don't have any excuses to get distracted, right? Because your body is in the right place. You can't say, oh, I'm hungry, I'm tired, I'm thirsty, I need to go to the bathroom. Get rid of all of those excuses up front. Then, and most importantly, eliminate all distractions. Turn off your phone or put your phone in a drawer. Turn off Slack. Turn off your email. Go do not disturb across the board. I used to say when we were in the offices, actually put up a do not disturb sign on your door. Lock your door, hang up that sign, and don't let anybody in. Put on your headphones, right, and avoid any in-office distractions. Now with remote work, it's really more about don't leave your office or your working area to go and have a snack or watch TV or do the laundry, the things that we do these days. So you have this ritual, you get your body and mind in the right place, you shut off any external distractions that may come in, you've got a goal set for that 2-hour chunk, and you get to work. Big fan of the Pomodoro technique. Set a timer for 45 minutes or an hour, do as much work as you possibly can, then take a 5-minute break, go stretch your legs, get some fresh air, get another cup of water, take a bathroom break if needed, come back in for another hour block. I guarantee that if you do this, you will probably get more done in those 2 hours than you will in the entire rest of your day, knocking little things off of your to-do list. And you'll also obviously get the most important strategic work done. Now, the compromise here is that those small tasks may still have to get done, but not by you. So this is where delegation comes into play. You are now going to have to look at that to-do list and say, who can take this over for me, right? And force yourself to delegate where you might otherwise have taken the reins and done it yourself. Or if you've already got a team in place, let them actually run it and drive it, rather than you sitting there minding over them, micromanaging, or being in the fray with them. This is an opportunity for you to really establish ownership and delegation for the low-level tactical work and force yourself into a higher-level strategic mode. And this will allow you to avoid productive procrastination.